So, hey guys, Chauzu here. Time to try out Gear 5 against Pirate King Adventures. This is going to be level 150 Maha. I made 3 teams. As you know by now, Gear 5 Luffy is not fast. So we do need to do some stalling. I do some stalling stage 1 and 2. And I also add some stalling to stage 3. In this run, we're really going to abuse the revive mechanics. Me and a few others discovered this yesterday, and I tried to make a team I was happy with. And I was this close to be able to upload 1 team, but it gave me 24 more hours to refine the team and make 2 more teams. So we have 3 total now. As you see here, we stall 2 turns, or we stall until the despair is gone here. So I move on to Apu stage when my Gear 5 Luffys are at 5 CD. This ensures they get fully charged against Apu. If you die this stage, you need some more damage reductions. I recommend using supports that reduce damage from dex units. And then once you reach this stage, you just kill Apu. You want to take the burn damage, you want to die, and this will proc the revive. And with this, we've ignored basically all mechanics of this stage. The only thing I had was a 2-turn attack down removal support, which Chopper had. It's actually possible to just use a Gear 5 special and ignore the attack down entirely, but in my testing it's better to just remove it, save Gear 5 for this stage. Because recovery orbs is actually bad because you take a lot of damage by consuming them. On this team we used Oriaxon plus Bonnie to remove all of the para. Bonnie has treasure map free-to-play Jinbei, which is available in the treasure map shop. This will lock or orbs, not required, it just removes any kind of RNG. Then we target Queen, use Gear 5 Luffy special. We hit at least 3 perfects and then we achieved our goal this stage. Bonnie is actually really good. This is the new raid Bonnie. She gives a 5-turn chain boost. Then when you hit 3 perfects, you get a 3-turn chain boundary. And when you hit 4 perfects after that, you get a chain multiplier boost. So on this team we can actually get all of Bonnie's buffs, which is really cool. So by doing this we get to keep the chain boost, chain boundary, chain multiplier boost, and Law will even do the increased chain growth rate boost. We got all chain buffs basically. And yeah, we died to Ma here, and this is amazing. Like Gear 5 doesn't work as Brook in all ways, but this exactly is how Brook works. When he dies, when the enemy is about to do something, he stops. Like he didn't put up the increased defense or damage threshold. All we had to deal with is the special bind, which he puts up when he does the big hit. So we don't have to care about a lot of debuffs here, which is super nice. Here we use Gear 5 Luffy first, then Law. Law gives us the attack boost, increased chain growth rate boost, battle support to get a tandem orb. And if you hit in the order I do, no matter what tandem Law you have, it can be level 1, you will proc the super tandem for even more damage. So that's super chill. And of course the higher the better. And yeah, this team does pretty good damage and definitely the most accessible team I could make. This team also pretty good though. This one follows a very similar structure, but instead of Super Tandem Law to do the attack boost and add another buff final stage, we have Yamato and Ace. Yamato and Ace also work for Luffy Super EX. I need to say that for the last team I forgot to use the Super EX, so don't make that mistake. Use the Super EX before you burst and you do even more damage. Anyway, on this stage, note that I swapped Yamato Ace just before killing the final unit, because if you use Yamato Ace right away, they will wave clear the entire stage. It's important that you only swap Yamato Ace when you want to kill stage 1 or stage 2. Then when you get to Apu stage, just swap Yamato Ace every single turn. And this works out perfectly, so Yamato Ace is ready for final stage. And we want to charge their super swap because only the super swap goes through full immunity to apply burn. So by doing that, Yamato Ace does both a burn conditional and an attack boost to go alongside Gear 5 Luffy's Ore Boost and Color Affinity. As for the other units, I'm not talking about Momo at all. He's just a filler. He's a strength free spirit that also fits Luffy's Super EX criteria. And most people have the ability to level 150 him. So if you lack damage, just invest in Momo and you get a ton of damage for free. But yeah, this stage is going to be very similar. And Nami is for final stage to remove Special Bind. I picked her because she's not boosted at all by Luffy, but she still is a Straw Hat. By doing this, I'm able to hit those 4 perfects to get the full Bonnie buffs. So this is basically the same strat as last team. Remember to target Queen before using Luffy, otherwise you need to restart the game. Well, it's not like you can't kill Queen before... You can kill King before Queen, it's just that if you do that, you have to eat the remove SFX, you get blind, and it's get harder to hit perfects. So this is just a no-brainer. And obviously, we can ignore the damage reduction here due to being in Gear 5. So, yeah, I really think that Pirate King Adventure will be the place where this unit probably shines the most long-term in PvE. Since he has so many tools, and in PKA people often have to stall already, so it's not as annoying. So yeah, I think he will be great. And just like before, we die here, so all we have to handle is the Special Bind, which Nami does. But other than that, just super swap Yamato Ace. Apply the burn through full immunity. Then we use their attack boost and we get an attack boost and a burn conditional. And we already have all of the Bonnie buffs, as you see. The Chain Boundary, Chain Boost, Chain Multiplier Boost. So we're going to be hitting very high chains as well. I remember to use the EX Super this round. And then we use Luffy, get the full board of Psy Orb to get that 3 times multiplier for those orbs. And yeah, just hit last with the strength units. You can try and hit Yamato Ace final tap, but you will probably kill before then. This team does insane damage. And yeah, one final team, and here I wanted to use some well, what can I say, less accessible units. This team is pretty good. I realized though afterwards that I couldn't fit a damage reduction for Yamato. So one option you can do is to just put Barto on Luffy, use Luffy special first and don't have any Psy Orbs. It should still be higher damage overall, I guess. Maybe move Shinobu to the left so she gets a 1 orb too. But on this team we're basically going to rely on Shinobu doing big damage. Pedro support as well because, well, I made 2 decently accessible teams, so for this one I didn't really care anymore about the support. As you see, I removed some increased damage taken here, and that increased damage taken is what makes this very easy to work, since we take so much damage from everything, so we're always in range to die when we want to die. But yeah, this one is a little bit different, even if it has the same core concept. We die here just like the other teams. And then on this stage, we're going to remove paralysis with Oro Jackson. I want to say that for last team, Oro Jackson was not required since Nami resists 1 turn of paralysis in Sailor. But for the other teams, you do need the Oro. Shinobu removes the para, takes on self-damage, which isn't too bad. Jinbe again to lock orbs, and then the Luffy on Queen. Now it's basically the same as the other teams. For tomorrow, I will look at Gear 5 Friend Captain. should be some good stuff you can do. I want to see like the highest booster team I can do. I will definitely try and buy on stage 5. That's definitely the easiest, but it means I have to beat stage 3 legit. But I'm thinking about both Perona for stage 3, and then we'll see for the other stages what I use. Maybe try and fit Maha. Perona plus Maha does remove the special bind, so pretty decent option. But yeah, final stage here. Need to swap Nami to be able to remove the special bind. When I entered here I was like, did I forget special bind remover? But yeah, it's Nami and Carrot. We get a chain boundary boost as well, so pretty dope. And I use Robin just to get that death down conditional. Yamato, get an attack boost, we get a super tandem. If you're able to fit damage reduction like Barto and Luffy, you can try that. And yeah, you can also use Yamato super tandem, which is why I put Beppo on Luffy. But if you have a bad Yamato like the one I use here, you might as well just go for Barto and get that damage reduction attack boost on Luffy. Like either free-to-play Barto support or Legend Brook V2 Brook to add damage reduction with Luffy. But yeah, basically with this formation I just proc the super tandem. This super tandem works with any level and gives you some nice extra damage. And we hit last with Shinobu. So yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.